Today on Hollywood Insiders, we take a closer look at one of the most anticipated films of 2026, Michael. We step into the spotlight with Jaafar, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, Jackson, nephew of the King of Pop, to explore his intense journey and portraying his uncle, Michael Jackson. And this new Lone Star biography film, we discuss how Jaafar transformed the dedication required to master MJ's signature dance moves and his acting debut in a film directed by Antoine Fuqua. Get behind the scenes scoops on the dedication behind the scene. So let's go ahead and get into this clip of the movie 2026, Michael. And afterwards, I'll come back and give you my commentary and analysis. The movie, Michael 2026, is a biographically drama that chronicles the rise of Michael Jackson from his humble beginnings in Gary, Indiana, to his global reign as the King of Pop. This film spans approximately 22 years, beginning in 1966 and ending in 1988. The Jackson 5 era. The story opens with a young Michael, played by Giuliano Badala, and his brother being molded into a musical act by their strict and often abusive father, Joseph Jackson, and tracks their discovery by Motown and their rapid rise to fame. Solo breakthrough. The narrative follows Michael as he transitions into a solo artist, highlighting his with or off the wall album. Maybe I should say that again. Highlighting his collaboration with producer Quincy Jones on the Off the Wall album, Global Stardom. A major focus is the creation of Thriller, which became the biggest seller album of all times, and the subsequent Bad era. The films conclude knowing the massive Bad World Tour in 1988. Major theme, personal struggles. The film explores Michael's life beyond the music, focusing on his human side, his desire for a normal childhood, and his complicated relationship with his father. Creative genius. It offers a front row seat to his artistic process, detailing how he envision and execute the most iconic performance and music video. Dependent. A central conflict involves Michael attempt to escape the controlling influence of his father's/manager to claim his own creative and legal independence. Key characters in his films: Jaafar Jackson portrayed Michael during his adult solo years, which happens to be Michael's nephew. Coleman Domingo plays the demanding patriarch Joseph Jackson. Nita Long portrays the protective mother Catherine Jackson. Miles Taylor features as entertainment lawyer John Bacall. Supporting icons. This film includes portrait of Barry Gordy, played by Lorenzo Tate, Quincy Jones, played by Kendrick Simmons, and Suzanne B. Passett, played by Laura Harry. By stopping the timeline in 1988, The movie primarily focused on Jackson's peak musical achievements and includes the more controversial and excludes the more controversial legal allegation that surfaced in the 1990s and 2000s. Jaafar Jackson's transformation to Michael 2026 was an exclusive 3.5-year journey that took him from having zero acting experience to what critics and family members have called an uncannily embodiment of his uncle. The 2-year audition camp. Even as the nephew of Michael Jackson, Jaafar was not simply handed the role. He underwent a rigorous 2-year audition process that he described more as a boot camp than a traditional call acting workshop. Because he had never acted professionally, he spent over a year working with acting coach to understand the fundamentals of the craft before he even began trying to become Michael. Intense dancing training. He worked with Michael's original choreographer, Rich and Talikoga. Boy, I tell you, these names something else. Y'all have to forgive me for butchering that name. To construct the king of pop's movements. This wasn't just about learning steps. It involves frame-by-frame analysis of archive footage to capture Michael's specific rhythm. Sharp stops and circular memories of movements. Physical sacrifice. The training was so demanding that Jaafar reported rehearsing until his feet would bleed or go numb. And that is what you call dedication. Emerge in Havenhurst. A turning point in this preparation was setting up a private training camp at Havenhurst. The Jackson family in Enoch, where Michael lived and practiced spiritual connection. Jaafar used the same dance room Michael once trained in and even stepped in various rooms throughout the house to feel the energy of his uncle's history. Personal research. He spent hours dissecting Michael's personal writings and private archives to find the man beyond the camera, focusing on his voice, gentleness, and behavior in non-performance settings. Vocal performance. While the films utilized Michael Jackson's original recordings, Jaafar's own vocals are heavily investigated. Live singing. During filming, Jaafar performed many musical numbers live on set, singing, directing into the microphone on top of Michael's track to ensure authentic physical assertion and breath control. Vocal blending. The final audio in the movie is a sophisticated mix of Jaafar's voice with Michael, though some solo studio section featured only Jaafar vocals. And so there you have this review of this great film. Again, it's called Michael 2026. And it is presently out in theaters as I speak. So if you haven't gotten out yet to see this movie, please do so. You're missing out on a treat, the chance to see the beginning of King of Pop life from the beginning when he was just a small child on up to the point of 1998 when it is said that he reaches a peak And this is without all of the other controversies that shattered his life and career as well. And along with Michael Jackson, the absence of Janet Jackson was not present in this film, which just baffles me. But that tells me that it only leaves room for a film as well on the life of Janet Jackson. I think this is also a iconic young lady that should be filmed and looked at as well. Matter of fact, I think she should be up for the Life Achievement Award. For this young lady started out when she was really young as well as her brother. And so let's not wait until people are no longer here to appreciate the flowers while they're living and can smell them. Let's go ahead and honor these great people such as Janet Jackson while she can still here in the physical form, so where she can enjoy the festivities of honoring her life. And so there you have it. This review of this great film. Again, it's called Michael 2026. And it is presently out in theaters as I speak. So if you haven't gotten out yet to see this movie, please do so. You're missing out on a treat, the chance to see the beginning of King of Pop life from the beginning when he was just a small child on up to the point of 1998, when it is said that he reached his peak. And this is without all of the other controversies that shattered his life and career as well. And along with Michael Jackson, the absence of Janet Jackson was not present in this film, which just baffles me. But that tells me that it only leaves room for a film as well on the life of Janet Jackson. I think this is also a iconic young lady that should be filmed and looked at as well. Matter of fact, I think she should be up for the Life Achievement Award. For this young lady started out when she was really young as well as her brother. And so let's not wait until people are no longer here to appreciate the flowers while they're living and can smell them. Let's go ahead and honor these great people such as Janet Jackson while she can still here in the physical form, to where she can enjoy the festivities of honoring her life. I do believe Janet is about 59 or 60. She should be right at 60 years old. And you had the other brothers as well. Jermaine Jackson, Jackie Jackson, Tito Jackson. I think we lost, I think that was Tito, passed a couple of years ago at 71. And we have Randy Jackson. And let's see, I think I'm missing one. See, Randy Jackson. I can't think of the other one. A little age catching me as well. About in that same age group as the Jackson. And so I remember growing up and vividly listening and dancing to the Jackson 5 music. Matter of fact, we had our own band as well, and we called ourselves the Jackson 5 number 2. But I'm not going to get into that story, how that name came about, but I just say that my family shares some of these same family interest as the Jackson 5. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll be surprised. And so that's going to do it for this episode of Hollywood Insiders. And I'm your host, John Chaff. We ask you if you would to support the channel simply by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you would know when we are doing a upload. Again, we thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.